Okay guys, this is Trockers. Welcome back to my channel. All right, this is just a continuation from the previous video. This is the Cambridge June 2025 paper 2 question. So we did part A where we needed to express 4 cos theta sine theta plus 30 degrees in that form. And if you still remember from the previous video, we got this was equivalent to our R was 2 cosine 2 theta minus 60 degrees plus 1. This is what we got. Then there was a typo error on part B. I had 4 previously instead of 12. So it's supposed to be, hence solve the equation 12 cos 2 phi sine 2 phi plus 30 degrees equal to 5. So hence means we are going to use the above result, right? So now our job here is try and relate this to that, right? So this is 12 and that's 4. So you know we can factor 3. So we can take out 3 here and we remain with 4 cos, right? 4 cos 2 phi sine, okay, allow me to put a bracket here, 2 phi plus 30 degrees, right? Now this part here is similar to that, though the difference is that in place of theta, we have 2 phi, means it's now a multiple of 2. So here, when we had just 1 theta, the result was 2. So now when it's 2, say phi or 2 theta, it will be 2 times something. So when try to rewrite this in that form, we are going to get something like 3. Then we have for 4 cos, because this one is just 2 cos 2 times this one, it becomes 4 alpha, 4 phi plus, 4 phi minus, in this case, it's minus 60 degrees, right? Then plus 1 here equal to 5, right? Because we are trying to solve that equation. Then from there, we can divide by 3 both sides. We subtract 1, we then divide by 2. So we can solve that equation. So let's see how we can go about that one. Okay, let's come back here to our whiteboard. So from this whiteboard, we have everything that we need here from our previous example. Let me see. All right, let me come back. Sorry, just a little bit. All right, when I come back here, I need to get rid of everything. Then when I go back to our whiteboard, we have this, remember, this information from the previous video. So we are going to rewrite that as it was. So we know that 4 cos 2 phi sine 2 phi plus 30 degrees equal to 5 is the same as when we multiply by that. Sorry, I still have the same issue here. It's not 4, right? It's not. All right. So in this case, it's not 4, but it's 12, right? Okay. Hang on. All right. Hang on. Okay. So here, let me rewrite it as 12. I need this. All right. So it's 12 cos 2 phi, then sine 2 phi plus 30 degrees equal to 5. Can be rewritten as, remember we factored out 3 here, so it can be rewritten as, okay, let me just say 3, then I have 4 cos 2 phi sine 2 phi plus 30 degrees equal to 5. So this part here is now equivalent to that, which can be rewritten as, my R was 2, so it's 2 cos. Then it's 2 cos 2 times 2, which is 4 phi minus 60 degrees plus 1, right? Then equal to 5. So now we need to solve that equation. So let's divide both sides by 5. So it becomes 2 cos 4 phi minus 60 degrees, right? Plus 1 is equal to 5 over 3. Then when I subtract 1 from both sides, I'll get 2 cos 4 phi minus 60 degrees equal to 2 over 3, right? When I divide both sides, I now have cos 4 phi minus 60 degrees equal to 2 over 3 of that, it's a third, right? So we want to solve that equation, right? But remember, we need to express our final answers. The range should be 0, less than 5, less than 90 degrees. So I want to solve this cos 4 phi minus 60 degrees equal to 1/3. Right, so this is what we need to do, guys. Make sure for your calculator, it is in degrees mode, right? It is degrees mode. Sometimes we make mistakes trying to, use the calculator in radians mode. Our calculator should be in degrees mode here, right? Okay. Right now it is in radian. So let me go ahead and change the mode of this calculator, right? Quickly. All right. So under settings, angle measure here, I am going to use degrees. Perfect. All right. So now we are in degrees mode. So let's solve this. Cos 4 phi minus 60 degrees is equal to third. So remember, it's now easy here. We take the arc cos on both sides. So 4 phi minus 60 degrees is equal to arc cosine. We just take the inverse of cos, right? Which is 4 phi minus 60 degrees is equal to, so arc cos, which is shift cos of 1/3, right? Arc cos of that, I'm getting 70.5. So here it's 70.5528, so 70.53 degrees. But remember, guys, when we are solving trigs, remember we need to take note of these quadrants. All students take calculus, right? So it means all the three trig functions, they are positive in the first quadrant. Here it's only sine, here it's only cos, and this one is tan, and here it's cos. And you know that in this quadrant is 360 degrees minus the first angle, because we need the two principal solutions or the two primary solutions, right? So to get an angle here, the second one, right, we are going to add, to subtract this from 360. So when we subtract that from 360, we are going to get 70.53 minus 360 from, 360 minus that, I'm getting 289.5. All right, but remember, guys, we want all solutions in this, so it doesn't necessarily help. Even if I try to add multiples of 360, it will be outside the range, because if I add 360 here, I'm going to get something like 360 plus 70, I'll get 430. If I add 60, I'm not getting 490. If I divide that by 4, I'm getting 100 and something, which is way above. So let's just keep these two. So from there, let's add 60, right, on each angle. So if I add 60, 70.53 plus 60 degrees, I'm getting 130 degrees, 0.53. Then if I add, do the same here, 289.5 plus 60 degrees, I'm getting 349.5. Then I'll go ahead and divide everything by 4. So when I divide that by 4, here I got 87.375, and here it's 130.53 divided by 4. I'm getting 32.6 63 degrees, right? So these are the answers that we get, guys. But remember, for Cambridge, you are supposed to express your answers to one decimal place. So if it's Cambridge, this is going to be 87.4 and this is going to be 32.6. But for ZIMSEC, remember, you have to express your answers correct to the nearest whole number. So this will be 33 degrees, that will be 87 degrees. But just because it's a Cambridge question, let me go ahead and express this, right, to 36.6 degrees or 87.4 degrees to one decimal place. So guys, this is how we solve trigonometric equations. Please make sure to watch the previous video on this question so that you will be able to follow through and be able to solve this part. But other than that, let's continue to sit back, relax. I'm going to do more examples, right? Remember, math is easy. We need to demystify that misconception. Okay, guys, take care.